What's up, guys? And welcome back to, well, T3 Arena, T3 Dojo's last 3v3 tournament. It's about to go down. We're waiting for our contestants. In our first match, we are going to be looking at, this is going to be a round robin. For those that don't know, a round robin is like a league style event where every team plays against each other at least one time. Yeah. And up first for this event, we are looking at Teriyaki versus Vortex 1. On the right hand side, we got Vortex 1 with Kenny, a returning fan favorite from Asia, and a three-time reigning champion here in the dojo, along with Cell. And lastly, a guy with special characters I just can't pronounce, so he's just going to be Vortex. Yeah. So yeah, it's all going down right here in the dojo. We're just waiting for our other squad, Teriyaki, to get in here. So give me one moment. Let's find these players and get them here. We'll be right back. Sorry about the wait, guys. We are still waiting for the other team. They're still getting it all together. In the meantime, how you guys been? It's been a long time. I missed you all of my dojo goers. Whew. I'm really excited, for this match. Finally found an appropriate time for our Asian teams. Gonna start running more Asia specific events and North America events so we can see the best of the best from both regions along with EU. Let's bring those guys back into the fold. Our next tournament, the 5v5 event that you've all been waiting for. They're going to have a cash prize and some gems behind it. I'll let you guys in on that once I get more details and once I get everything sorted out for that soon. Also, we have a sponsor for this specific event. This tournament, Legend Returns, was brought to you by T3 News. Check out t3news.com for all your T3 arena needs and news and con stuff. Yeah. All right. Giving this team about another 2 minutes to get in here. After that time has expired, they will have lost a point to the other team. All right, Vortex 1. Here we go. All right, looks like that team has forfeited, so we're going to move on to our next match. Give me one moment here while I get these players ready. So, out of Teriyaki versus Vortex 1, let me go ahead and bring up these brackets for you guys. Ew, that's choppy. I don't like that. All right. Vortex 1 gets... Oh, crap. I forgot the most important thing. All right, so out of Vortex 1 and Yaki... Beep. Teehee. Let me go ahead and set this up. Vortex 1 wins this match. Alright, so this is a best out of 3. That means they have 3 outs. Now we are moving on to our next match, which is going to be Jazz versus Vortex. Give me one moment here, guys, while we get this all set up. Oh, I'm sorry. Best of 5 for all of these matches. All right. The lobby's created. It's about to go down. Finally, some action. I don't know why people always do this in my tournaments. All right. Also, we need to grab people from the other team. Ooh, got some flickering going on here. All right. Finally, some action going down here in Asia. This is best of 5. Wait a second. This guy is number 8 in trophies in the entire. Wow. We're in for a match here. I didn't even know T3 Arena gave you that information. All right, so this is Vortex 69. Let me see here. Versus Jazz. Vortex 69 versus Jazz.
Three, two, one, start.
Thank you, Zero. All right. Let's get this game on the road. Whew. Holding it down, we have for Jazz, Gabriel, Ahmed on JJ, and Sarah on Sindri. And holding it down for Vortex 69, we have AIM on Jabali, Kenyatta holding it down with the Aletta, and Zito on Judex. And the dance of death has already begun. JJ is the first one out of the fight. Judex is holding it down with that long range. Sarah's doing a great job with that suppression with the Sindri bot. Oh my god, look at her go. Nice blind from the Judex. Zidal holding it down. Going in. He gets the kill on Gabriel. The JJ comes in. Ahmed with the finish. Beautiful cleanup from the JJ. And they begin pushing the point. This is a really rare lineup. You really don't see this a lot, guys. All right. And AIM is coming in for his approach to stop the cart. Will it be enough? Beautiful approach by Ahmed, holding it down with his JJ. Nice counterplay, but it wasn't enough as AIM is quickly finished off by Vertex. Vertex finds himself in deep trouble, but quickly cleans that up. Beautiful blind. Can he get the finish? And he does. Beautiful shots. All right, Vortex is pushing them back, keeping it strong. Beautiful ult from Ahmed. Ahmed comes on top of the Jabali with his JJ skill. Will it be enough to clear the card and get the finish? It does. Really good gameplay coming out of Ahmed. Kenyatta working those angles, trying to get the perfect flank, trying to suppress that team. And he's quickly met by Gabriel's Aletta, who finishes the fight fast and strong. Beautiful ult from the Judex. They really have a lot of work on their hands. These guys are pushing in strong. Jazz is coming in strong. Amid with the Supreme Suppression 5-2 KD on Johnny Jet.
Reaching a checkpoint.
But will it be enough to stop Zito? 5-3 with the Judex. The dance of death begins. Gabriel's coming in. Beautiful clone. Beautiful flank. And a beautiful team up by Sarah. With Sarah and Gabriel. Amid's really suppressing aim right now. Can he get the finish? Can he get the clear? It's just enough, and he does. The carts begin moving. And now Kenny finds himself in a bit of trouble in this 1v3 scenario with his Aletta. The stage is all set, and it comes down to this very moment. He just has to hold the point long enough for his team to get back. Long enough to push them back. 2 minutes on the clock. He finds himself a lone warrior. But Zito's just shown up for the rescue as he begins this assault on Amid, trying to suppress that JJ, trying to get him to stop pushing that point. And Gabriel comes to back his friend up. He finds himself in trouble going up against Zito. Zito with the perfect range and the perfect finish. Great positioning on Zito's part. You have to really give it to these boys right now. They are fighting their hearts out. You can just feel the tension in the air. Beautiful counterplay by Zito. He's trying to hunt down where that Aletta ran off to. And he finally gets his shots on Gabriel. He's in flanking position. Is it enough? You have to really give it to these boys over here on Jazz. They are fighting hard and they are fighting strong. And they are not taking any prisoners. Amid making excellent use of his JJ. JJ's stealth mechanics. Getting himself in those positions where he needs to be. But unfortunately not in that situation. As he went right inside of Zidal's line of fire. They have to hold this point for 1 minute and 10 seconds. This is an any man's fight right now. And it's all coming down to how well Zito can hold that point and get that suppression off of them from long range. It's down to Zito and Kenyatt as they have to hold it down against Amid's JJ. Beautiful ult from Zito. He finds himself in trouble as he fights JJ and Aletta, and it's not enough as he loses the fight. But AIM makes it just in time with his Jabali's ultimate. This is the final push, the final fight. He has to hold it down just long enough for Kenyatt and Zito to make it back and clear that point. Will it be enough? The pressure is on. They finally get JJ off that point. But Kenyatt's still the last man standing as he finds himself in a very, very tough situation. 15 seconds on the clock. Beautiful finish from Gabriel. Beautiful clone. 7 seconds on the clock. That's a really, really long push with 2 meters, 3 meters and counting left. All they have to do is make it to the finish line and beat this time frame in order to win this match and bring it home. Whew, and that's 1 point for Jazz. One strong push for Jazz. All right, let's get ready for the next game. One moment, guys. All right. They're picking the map and the mode now. All right, they're deciding on the map and the mode now. This is a winner picks map. We saw some exciting gameplays coming out of these guys. All right, it's going down. The stage is set. All right. And here we are in control. Jazz is up by 1 point. This is a best of 5 match. All they need is 2 more games and they get to bring this home. Gabriel, Amid, and Sarah are fighting their hearts out right now. Doing a good job in that last matchup of Escort. And the suppression is on. First blood is drawn and the game is picking up mighty spicy and these boys are going at it toe to toe. Kenyatta holding it down with his hunter. First on the point. First to go. Good positioning from these guys. Good team up by Zito and Kenyatta. They see Sarah's coming in with the Sindri. Sarah has the information but she's on the move. She knows that this is not a good situation to be in. And wonderful repositioning by Kenyatta as he gets back on that point. Perfect positioning and the finish on Gabriel. And Sarah with the perfect flanking maneuver with her Sindri. Beautiful ultimate. Sarah is really holding it down with this Sindri. I thought I'd never see the day that a Sindri comes to the comp scene. She's doing such a great job. With a 3-1 KDA, but it is not enough as she is quickly finished off by Kenyatta's Hunter, who is now repositioned to the high ground using that vantage point. He's going to get his picks on Vortex and make them really suffer. I'm sorry, he's going to get his picks on Jazz and make them suffer for that last match. With a whopping KDA of 8-1. It's not looking good for the boys of JAS as Vortex plans on making that comeback. And Gabriel catches Kenyatta slipping and he gets that finish. Zidal repositioning, remaneuvering to that point. The score right now is 61% to 16%. Vortex is in the lead currently. And it's looking spicy. Kenyatta said he is tired of playing games right now as he breaks out that hunter. Amid back on JJ. But it's not enough. This is JJ is cleaned off the map by Kenyot's glorious Hunter, who just got eliminated by Gabriel, doing a good job knocking out that carry. Now Amid and Gabriel are both working together to clear that point, but it looks like the synergy coming out of Vortex is a little too much and too overwhelming. Beautiful counterplay from the Shell. Beautiful outplays as they gang up on Amid and quickly knock him out of the fight. Gabriel's coming back for the vengeance play. But will it be enough? We have Zito on Shell going at it, and the beautiful backup coming in from AIM. The counter ult strategy, second Jabali ult coming out of AIM. Is it enough? The score is now 99% to 45%. This is the final fight, the final push. All Vortex has to do is hold it steady, hold that ground for the next 3, 2, 1. And that is victory going to Vortex. We are at 1-1 now. This is an any man's match right now. And this game is looking good. Vortex bringing it in on that one. Bringing it in. It's 1-1 now, best of 5 between these three teams that are competing right now. All right, and let's get geared up and set up for the next match. All right. It's a nice push and pull we got going on here between these two teams. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and update these scores while I got some free time. All right, so right now it's 1-1 for both teams. All right. They are moving into TDM now. Crossroads. All right. And it's going down on the crossroads. And breaking out the Wadling, we have Gabriel. Kenyatta moving in on our mids, JJ. Gabriel is hanging on by the thread of a life, but he grabs first blood. No, Vortex grabs first blood, and it's just an absolute bloodbath right now. These guys are going at it, and nobody's giving up ground. The score right now is 3-0. The game currently is in Vortex's favor as they take the lead. Let me make this less confusing for you guys. All right, it's 2-4. Jazz is making a small comeback. All right, and it looks like
Double kill.
perfect counterplay from Aim's Jabali right now. Score right now currently for JAS is not looking so good with Gabriel 1-3 on Hua Ling, Ahmed 0-2 on his JJ, and Sarah is 1-1 on Scotty. Holding it down for Vortex, we have a beautiful KD by Jabali as he is 4-1 right now. Aim is really holding it down with his Jabali. Beautiful ult coming out of Zidao. And a beautiful net. While Aim takes full advantage of those situations. Great setup, great teamwork, great communication coming out of these boys. Meanwhile, Kenyatta's working the flanks and uses the perfect ghost.
Triple kill.
Beautiful plays. Vortex seems to be in a bit of trouble from Ahmed. Ahmed gets the kill. Using that small moment of invincibility. You have to really appreciate the gameplay coming out of Jazz right now. Using these small moments to their advantage and making plays when the opportunity arises. They're playing safe right now, but they know they have to play safe. They're making smart decisions right now, and they're doing a great job with the positioning and helping each other out on those clutch situations, picking each other up, supporting one another. They're finally breaking even here. You have a mid with 3-3 and Sarah slowly inching with 2-3. And Gabriel has his work cut out for him. They're really going for the Hua Ling because they know she's a powerhouse in this map. And that's exactly what they're doing. Creating a lot of pressure with their flankers. Making those setups, getting those opportunities, setting up those picks. Beautiful counterplay coming out of Kenyatta. Gabriel just wasted his ultimate with his Hua Ling. He's unsuccessful in securing some kills. And Sarah is out of the fight. It's just down to Gabriel and two flankers. Beautiful slow by the Hua Ling. Can he get the finish? The score right now is 17-9. The game is in Vortex's favor. And down goes Amp. 2 more kills, and Vortex is going in the lead with the 2-1. And that is points for Vortex. Good match. Really good match out of these guys. Get ready for the next one. All right, give me a moment, guys. Let's get back in this room and get ready for the next match. All right, give me one moment, and we'll get the next match set up, guys. Brief intermission. All right. Sorry, guys. It's really hard to, like, whew, talking tight. For my Streamlabs. There we go. All right. Mm-mm. All right, we're waiting for the next team to come in. Our next match now, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at Vortex 1 versus Jazz. For the second round of this round robin. My apologies for getting the scores wrong. That was actually a 3-0 game. Vortex 69 won their match 3-0 against Jazz. Now they're up against the other team. Vortex 1. Thanks, Temper. All right, let's get ready for our next matchup. All right. I give it to Jazz, man. Jazz got some heart. They have a lot of potential, and I can't wait to see these guys play in more tournaments and play more games. I'm really proud of these guys. They're not even my team. All right. And the champion select is off. We have Cell Z on Waling. Vi or Via holding it down with Sindri, and Kenny's breaking out his Aletta. And Gabriel is sticking to Aletta. Ahmed is sticking to JJ, and Sarah is holding it down with her Scotty. All right, and looks like the Dance of Death is about to begin. Gabriel moves in, and yeah, he's quickly evaporated.
I am more than you think.
Bad decision making on his part, and then we have Kenny getting flanked by Ahmed. Ahmed finds himself quickly in a 3v1 scenario, and Gabriel is quickly handled. These guys are concentrating fire on a single target and hurrying up, making a quick and easy job of them, just bursting them out. So for a situation like this, you want to be really aware of how your team is maneuvering and how their team is operating, and you want to work on getting those picks, trying to find that one spot, that one kink in their armor, find their weakest link, and make light work of them. All right. And Cell gets the first shot off, trying to get a quick pick on Gabriel, but it's not enough. Kenny finds himself in a combat against Gabriel. We have a Leto moment going on here. Beautiful ultimate. Cell's taking a lot of damage. Can he survive? And looks like Vi's trying to support him with Sindri. Will it be enough? Finally, there's a point on the board for Jazz. Ahmed gets the first point, but he's quickly handled by Vi. Vi with some beautiful bot placement going on there. 2-0 KDA coming from Vi. Cell holding it down for the team with 3-1 on his Waling. And on the other team, we have Gabriel with 1-3 and Ahmed with 1-2. The score right now is 2-6. It is in Vortex 1's favor. Let me update these scores. I'm sorry, guys.
Go! Just kidding. I am more.
All right. And the dance of death is beginning. Kenny is working those angles with the ultimate from his Aletta. He moves it on Gabriel. Gabriel's taking him out with the clone. Perfect escape from Gabriel. Is it enough? Ahmed comes in with the follow-up. Teaming up, but he's quickly handled by Vi. Lifted in the air. Kenny finishes off Gabriel with the assistance of Cell. The score is now 10-2. He lines up. Can Cell get the pick? And it's a beautiful shot. But now he finds himself in a tough situation that he easily gets himself out of. The Cell is holding it down with this Waling 5-1 KD. Meanwhile, on Kenny's side with the Letta, he's going up on what a 4-kill streak happening right now. 5-kill streak. Can he get the 6? And Cell is handled by JJ. Good job, Ahmed. Like I said, these boys got heart. They keep going at it every time. The score is now 3-16. Just 4 more kills on Vortex 1 side, and they'll be moving up and on to the next round.
I am more.
Attention, your opponents are about to win.
And we have some Aletta on Aletta violence happening right now. Beautiful follow-up by Ahmed.
I am more than you think. Hear me loud.
Lovely lockdown. Meanwhile, Ahmed is working through the shadows. How will he get out of that one? Unfortunately, he doesn't, and that's game. Vortex 1 going home with that extra point. One moment, guys, while we get back into the lobby and on to the next one. Where is it? All right. And we are moving on to Control Elephant for the next round. All right, let's change this music up some. All right.
Go! Just kidding.
And they are going at it. But it's a clean sweep by Vortex. Cell on Hunter. We have Vi on Sentry. And Kenny with the Aletta.
Triple kill.
Quick work. Quick elimination. Kenny is on his job today.
Quadruple kill.
Excellent finish. Kenny just maximum suppression at the spawn right now, using the Hunter grenades to his advantage. They're locking down on mid, getting that perfect vision on him. And Kenny is just,
Unstoppable.
yeah. Kenny is cleaning house right now. Amit and Gabriel and Sarah have to really think about the tools and resources that's at their disposal and either mixing it up with their team comp selection or something else here. All right, and Kenny is dominating right now with a 7-0 KD. Vi right behind him with a perfect 3-0 KD,
To victory.
using that suppression to their advantage.
Rampage on stage.
I am more than this.
And right now, Kenny is in the lead with a 9-0 KDA. The score right now is 72% and climbing to 0%. Vortex 1 is really taking the lead on this one. How can they come back from this? Perfect 11-0 KDA right now for Kenny.
Rampage on stage. Your team is taking
Just
the
really working those angles, really coming in and out of those entry points, assessing the enemy's movements, predicting where they're going to be next, and always having a plan up his sleeves to get there right in front of him, right in time. And Vortex 1 wins this round with an overwhelming 100% to 0%. Whew. Those boys fought hard, and we should give them some credit for that. They did a really good job at sticking together. They did a good job at, just really working hard with their grouping and just really trying to get out of the box with that one. They did try to do some outside of the box thinking, but Kenny's Aletta was just way too oppressive. All right, so right now leading the pack. Well, right now we have a tie between Vortex 1 and Vortex 69. All right. And we are moving on to Terminal Station. And Vortex in the lead with 2 to Jazz's 0. Here we go. Gabriel is breaking out the Waling, Ahmed on JJ. And Sarah's holding it down with Sindri again. On the other side, we have Kenny bringing it back with Aletta. Cell coming in with his shell. And Via holding it down with that Judex. All right, and the game's about to kick off. All right, Jazz has been playing their hearts out. You can tell a little bit that they're the new kids on the block and they have to make a scene with this fight. It's an all-out crystal brawl, crystal for crystal fight happening right now. It's neck and neck right now. But unfortunately, Jazz is falling behind. It's 93% to 80% and dropping. Meanwhile, on Jazz's crystal, we have Kenny moving in on top of Sarah, holding that suppression, holding down that spawn point. Aiding in the assault with Cell. Can Kenny get the sweep? Will it be enough? Meanwhile on Crystal, we have Via. Excuse me, we have Cell. Ashell moving around the map. Working that to their advantage. Working that position. We have the Judex ult on top of it. Score right now is 40% to 93%. Vortex 1 is really holding down the aggression. Really doing that suppression happening right now. Meanwhile, on Overwatch, we have Vortex working those angles, getting those openings, getting those points on the crystals, and constantly repositioning, looking for those opportunities and capitalizing off of that. While on the double team up, we have Kenny, who finally fell thanks to our mid's great counterplaying. Can they get the finish on Cell? Cell with the shell ult on top of the crystal. Leaving Vi, the last member alive. Getting the blind on the JJ. Meanwhile, back on Jazz's crystal. This is a game, another 3-0 finish by Vortex 1. These boys are something serious, huh? All right, let's update these brackets. Give me a sec, guys. All right, our last game is Vortex 1 versus Vortex 69. All right, we're waiting for them to get the lobby set up. So we're going to hold a brief intermission. All right. The last match. Let's get this set up really quick so you guys know who's who. Oops, sorry guys. All right. All right, the stage is finally set. All right, give me a second. All right. Our first game is going to be Control, Elephant Istana. And it's going down. Via
3,
breaking out Ruby? Oh, not Ruby, goddamn me, Iris. And we have a Diggy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be exciting. Yeah, Via and Ruby. Vortex. Cell holding it down with Hua Ling, and we have Kenny. A nice trinity going on here. Tank, the flank, and the range. And on the other side, we have a tank, flank, and range as well too. With a Hunter, the Jabali, and the Zito. I'm actually excited to see what the... Yeah. What's gonna happen with Oops, sorry guys. With the Diggy. I think I may have found my new favorite player over here in Zito. It's very rare that you see these pocket picks. He's either going to show us why Diggy was a really good selection or a really bad selection with this map. And the dance of death begins. They are working on Kenny. Beautiful finish. But the cleanup from Kenny. Zito and Kenny are going at it. But Kenny's in the lead with a 2-0 KDA. Meanwhile, Cell finds himself in a bit of trouble as he's fighting the Hunter and the Jabali at the same time. Hunter using that mobility to try and get in. Zito pushing point. Oh. All right, and it looks like Vortex 1 is leading the pack of this one when it comes to the KDA match. We have Kenny with the 5-0 KDA, followed by Cell, who has 1-0. And on the other side, Zito is 1-2. Not a good situation to be in. Kenyatta's going to get in there, get to that point. Beautiful finish. Get the reload. He has the scan. Is it enough to finish Kenny? And it is. All right, our boys at Vortex 69 is finally making that push. Meanwhile, Cell with the high flank. Beautiful shot on the Jabali headshot from that range. And it's a jumping headshot at that. Can he get the kill on the Hunter? Kenny does a good job at cleaning that up. Kenny moving in back on point, trying to get that oppression going on there. Amp with the 360 block. That was actually nice to see. Oh, it's looking grim out there. Beautiful Jabali block by AIM. He's getting back to that point. He's trying to secure that push. Will it be enough? You see what I mean, guys? With that in and out, in and out. Had that been a 1v1 scenario, it wouldn't have been good for that Waling. 9 seconds on the clock, and they haven't even made it to the halfway point. Vortex 69 is going to have to work really hard next game if they want to tie this up or get themselves in the lead. And that's point 1 for Vortex 1. And we're about to get the next round underway. And we're moving on to Control Elephant. And we are going at it. Oh, we got a crash going on here. Hold on, guys. Here we go. Good thing we didn't miss much action, guys. Beyond this injury, Cell holding it down with that 2-1 KD, and we have Kenny that's 1-0. Beautiful finish from Kenny, busting out the shell. Meanwhile, Cell and Via find themselves out of the map as Zito comes with a nice cleanup from his JJ. AIM making his approach so far in the lead right now. We have Vortex 1 with 27%. These boys are really going at it. They are not leaving any breathing room. And Kenny is leading the pack with that perfect 4-0 KDA. And Zeta finds himself some trouble yet again.
Killing spree. Your team is halfway to victory.
Oh my goodness, this is a crazy match. There's so much to keep up with. And Kenny is doing a great job working the entry and exit points as a flanker. This man is in his prime right now, and he is not letting that go. Perfect blind coming from AIM. Is it enough to get the finish? He almost has it, and he gets it. The reign of Kenny has come to an end. Thank you, AIM, with the perfect aim. Beautiful flashbang. But it's not enough to stop that bot. But maybe the ultimate is. Oh, the ultimate lands high and misses the bot. And that's point 2 for Vortex 1. Alright, let's get back in here. This could be game point. Alright, let's go. And they want to end this with a Crystal Assault match. All right, let's get this started. Got Zito, AIM, and Kenyatta holding it down for Vortex 69. And meanwhile, via Cell and Kenny, Vortex 1, we have some Vortex on Vortex violence. It's an implosion. One Vortex eats the other.
See? It's the most interesting part.
And the fight of death, the dance of death begins. Crystal on Crystal. Who's gonna bring home that lead and turn this thing around? So far, Vortex 1 is in the lead, 86% and counting to 94%. Meanwhile, back at Vortex 1's Crystal, we have on defense, sorry, Vortex 69 moving in towards the Crystal. Good assist by Cedal.
Your crystal
Oh my goodness, this is any man's game right now.
your crystal is under attack.
They're going neck and neck, going toe to toes about who can pump out the most damage. You can't stop for a second, guys. This is a race against time right now.
Gravity recoded.
And it is going down right now. AIM. Can AIM do it? And they inched that. They inched that. Ooh, give me a second, guys. I gotta. Let me deliberate for a second, guys. Give me a sec. Ooh, and with the clutch win, Vortex 69 narrowly won it, but they won it. It's 1-2 right now. Aw. They want to take it to Energy Canyon. I am proud to finally give this team 1 point. They came to give you guys a show. And here we go. All Vortex 1 needs is one more match, and they'll be bringing this home victorious. And we have a mix-up here, triple assassin setup with the Shell, the Diggy, and the Aletta. But will it be enough to stop a Sindri, the Hunter, and the Kenny? Who's on Shell? And the dance of death to the crystal begins. Kenny's starting off the match great and strong, dumping that quick 10% on top of the enemy crystal. He's spotted. Is it enough? And Cell's coming in to cover Ken. And Kenyatta's out of the fight. Meanwhile, Diggy moving in. And moving out. Zito, last man standing. Trying to put a stop to Kenny's reign. Trying to get himself out of there, but it's not enough. The Hunter, Cell, finishes that fight quickly. Cell knocks out Kenyatta. With coverage from Kenny. Kenny's back on point. Oh, it's not looking so good right now. Kenny lands that ultimate, but it's quickly handled by Zito, who barely, narrowly gets out of there with his life. And Kenyatta gets the kill on Cell. Be's the last person standing, but doing a wonderful job with that 6-0, Katie. The score right now is 47% and 99%. And right now, Vortex 1 is laying on that impression on top of Vortex 69. Kenyatta finds himself in a bit of trouble, but he's trying to make his way to the crystal and at least put some points on the board, make it look good. Beautiful ultimate, but it isn't enough to stop Sindri's iron defense. And Bia does a great job holding that point with his Sindri. Look at that bot placement. You have to appreciate that bot placement. This guy is not letting anything go, and Kenny finishes the match for his team, bringing the final score of this match to 3-1. That was a good game. That was a good game. All right, let's tally up the scores and see who our winner is. Give me a second here. All right. Vortex 1-3, Vortex 69-1, and we're going to submit these scores. Now, let's go to the finals. Hopefully this works. I might have to set some things up. Yep. Give me a sec. All right. We're gonna bring this out a little bit. Here and here. And it looks like the winner of this one, coming in at first place of this round robin event, is going to be Vortex 1 with a perfect win streak of 3-0. Followed behind them is Vortex 69 with a score of 2-1. Jazz at 1-2 and Teriyaki at 0-3. All right, I want to thank you all for coming out today, well, tonight, to watch the 3v3 Asia Division of Legend Returns in this round robin event. It's been great having you all here. I'm your host, coming at you with a bang. And come tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time when me and Temper hop up on the stage and get ready to present you guys some really high octane action with North America's round robin event 8-team set. Let's go.